This outdated bathroom needed a complete makeover, and my biggest challenge is that I'm attempting to do the entire makeover for only $500. This is going to be very tough because the average bathroom remodel in the US is over $12,000. In the past 3 videos, I've already spent $347 doing drywall work, painting the walls in the cabinet, building a countertop from scratch, and building a frame for the mirror, leaving only $153 to finish this bathroom. I also thought I could complete this in 2 to 3 days, but I am now on day 12 and a lot has gone wrong since then. Oh, I did this in the wrong side. Oh. So now to finish this bathroom, I have a long list of things to complete, and I hope that it all goes smoothly. No! So I have a lot to do today, but the first thing I'm gonna do is the vanity light up there because I wanna see what all of this looks like together. I haven't finished the countertop yet. I still have to do the clear coat on it, but before I take it outside to do that, I wanna do the vanity light first. I just realized I have a problem. There's not a junction box in here. So I called my dad and he said that I should use a junction box. So I looked up online and apparently this is a shallow box that I can just mount on the wall so I don't have to do a hole, and it's called a pancake box. So I just put this on and I realized that it is not going to be flush. It's just gonna be like a little tiny gap, which means that I have to make a hole in the wall. I made a hole in the wall using my multi-tool and also being very careful that I wouldn't hit the power line. Huh. All the patching work, gone. Come on, there you go. The next day, I decided to mount the light fixture, and little did I know I was about to go through all 5 stages of grief of this light fixture. Is it weird that it overlaps the mirror?
But it's a little funny.
It's not funny.
It is, it's funny, you'll find it.
What if I turn them upside down? I don't know. What do you think?
I think it'll be a bitch to dust. I don't hate it though.
I don't hate it either. I didn't like the vanity lights facing up. I didn't like them overlapping the mirror. So my 2 choices were to move them up, which means more drywall work because I just made a big old hole to put those there, or to buy new ones that are smaller or different style. And to save my sanity and not do more drywall work, I decided to buy new ones. But they'll take a few days to get here, so in the meantime, I'm gonna work on everything else. So my plan right now is to do the shelves that I wanna put above the toilet. I've actually done this before on the last bathroom remodel I did, and I really like how it turned out, so I'm gonna do it again on this bathroom. I basically bought these metal shelves that you mount to the wall, and then you buy a 2x8, and it fits perfectly on that shelf. You just cut it to size, stain it to whatever color, and pretty simple installation. All right, now I gotta go inside and mount the brackets and see how this is gonna look. These are the brackets. go. Nice. Very nice. How tall should I? I wish I could see what that actually looks like, but I can't from here. I guess I'll watch the video back. I tried to use the strip anchor and it didn't go in, so it came with these type of anchors too, so I'm just gonna use one of these. That anchor is not gonna work. Shit. Oh. Whew. Came right out. I was worried that it will break the wall even bigger. Okay, I think I have anchors just like this, so let me see if I can find them. So this is my workshop, and I don't use it as a workshop because of how messy it is, and I've been too embarrassed to show it, but this will be one of my near future projects because I'm kind of tired of sitting up outside and getting rained on. Yes! Got him. Wow, that's really in there. I like it, but I think they look beefy. Like they're very thick compared to the countertop, because the countertop is thinner since I had to plane it to make it smooth. So I think what I'm gonna do is plane these to make them thinner like the countertop. Also, they might be too wide for the space. So maybe I'll cut them off a little bit too. I don't know. I might stare at this for like the next 10 minutes and decide, but but so far, man, this is coming together. A lot of times when I spend too long on a project, I'm like, oh, I just want to be done. But you know, seeing it come together, it's like, it really motivates me to like, just get it done. So let's go fix these. I used the planer to get the board to the thickness that I wanted, and I also cut about 1 inch off the shelves. I don't think there's a rule of how thick or wide they should be. I'm just going with what looks right in this space. Perfecto. Love it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna sand these real quick with 220 grit, and then after that, I'm gonna stain them. I'm doing pre-stain first so that the wood doesn't look blotchy when I stain it, but I'm gonna stain it the same color that I did the countertop, which is a white wash. And then when that dries, I do Puritan pine on top. I made the whitewash by mixing 1 part paint and 1 part water, and then I applied it by wiping it on and then wiping off the excess. While that dried, I grabbed some baseboards I already had from previous projects and I painted them. Now that everything was dried, it was time to stain the shelves using Puritan pine. After a second coat of paint on the baseboard, I measured the space to cut it to size. Okay, let me see if the other one fits. Okay. This one, I gotta cut a hair out of it. This one, however, I don't know what I was measuring, but I cut it really short. So the trim behind the toilet won't fit in one piece because it's between the cabinet and the wall, and the toilet's in the way, so it just won't make it. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut that trim in the middle and splice it together. Yep, that's gonna work. Perfect. Okay, next piece. Are you out of battery? Damn it. No, you're not. No! Shit. Stay there. Okay. I'm done. So now I'm going like back and forth between projects, but I'm just trying to be efficient because it's gonna be dark in a couple hours. So I wanna get the first coat of polyurethane on the countertop, the shelves, and that way tomorrow I can do 2 more coats throughout the day and finish that off. I did a total of 3 coats of polyurethane and made sure to sand in between. I normally like to do the sanding in between with 320 grit because it makes the surface really smooth. After the 3rd coat, I wet sanded by hand with 400 grit, then I did a coat of wipe-on poly, which makes the wood feel very smooth like glass. I normally don't do so many coats, but I wanted to make sure that the countertop was sealed since there will be water around it. While the clear coat was drying, it was time for me to figure out what to do with this wall. But before I do that, let me take you back to a few weeks ago when I was still planning this bathroom and I went thrifting trying to find the perfect frame. And then I found her. I brought her with me because I really like the frame, but the plan is to replace the picture. Definitely replace the picture. Although, can you imagine if I just leave that picture? Anyone that goes to the bathroom sits on the toilet, she's just staring at you. What I want to do with this frame is take the picture out, of course, but I noticed that it's nailed in, so hopefully I can take this out without, you know, like ruining the actual frame or the glass. And then this insert here, I want to paint it just because it looks, I don't know, like it makes the picture look old. I'm gonna paint the frame the same color as the mirror, so I'm gonna use the rest of my spray paint to do that so that that matches nicely. Is that okay? No? Doing it anyways. It's just like falling apart. I don't know that that's a good thing. Well, I guess I'm gonna be taking this whole thing out. Whew. There you go. Well, that wasn't terrible. Oh, wait, this has a date. Oh, let's read this. 1953. Wow. 1953. Look at that. What does that say? Riggs? What? But no brighter than now? Come on. Doesn't have a date here, so. Well, the mat is intact, mostly. That's good. That's really good. Oh, I'm happy. I wasn't sure this was gonna work. All right, as rough as this look is actually in pretty good shape, so I can reuse this. I'm gonna paint it, and the glass is good. I think I could, yes, I can remove it, which means I can paint the frame without having to tape around the glass, so that's a big plus. This, I can't really reuse. This one's rough. So I think I'll see what I have laying around the house that I can use instead, but that's not a big deal. All right, let's do it. I don't think these nails are gonna let me take it out. Oh, wait, maybe. Come on. Just a little bit more. Ah, there. Be very careful. Maybe. Oh my God, this is gonna break. Okay, no, there it is. Okay, don't scratch. Okay, I gotta put this somewhere safe. When I first got the frame, I was gonna keep it the way it was, but then I got a closer look and I saw that it was pretty beat up, and I also wanted it to match the mirror, so I decided to paint it. All right, so now I'm gonna go to my spray paint stash and see if I can find something for that mat. No, it's too dark. I think that'll work. Who would have thought that years of hoarding spray paint would have started to pay off? I don't like it. I don't want to have to buy another can of spray paint. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to antique the frame for the picture. Now I'm gonna do a very light antiquing because on the last video I did the antiquing on the mirror. It ended up not liking it at all. So I'm just gonna do a very, very light antiquing. Last time I tried to antique, I used acrylic brown paint, but it darkened the frame too much, and someone in the comments suggested that I diluted it with water. I'm also trying black because I think it will look a little bit better than brown. All done? It looks great. Now it looks great out here, but I'm gonna go look at it inside with the bathroom lighting to make sure that I like it. I think it looks good. That's a go. I like it. Yep, I like it. I broke it. I was almost done too. I was about to put it together. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Lowe's and see if they have plexiglass that they can cut to the size. Otherwise, this is trash. We're good. That was actually an easy fix, and it wasn't that expensive to get the glass. It was like $8 or so. So I'm glad because oh my god. I can't win. So I just cracked this as I was putting it. And I'm like, maybe it's not noticeable in the front. It's very noticeable, very. I had hopes that maybe today I could potentially finish the bathroom. I can't believe this is happening. So I went to Hobby Lobby because they make custom frames, so I figured they would have inserts for this frame, but everything they had in stock was too small, so I had to have one cut to size. The mat is more than the frame and the glass combined. This was the most expensive $7 frame I've ever bought. Maybe I should have done something cute like this and call it a day. The picture I used for this frame, I found it online on pexels.com, where you can find a lot of free pictures to download, and then I had it printed to size. I don't have anything to put back here as the backing. I could put the old one, but it's broken and falling apart from when I took it out. So I think what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna put this broken piece here as the backing, and since I got this brown paper from when I got the glass, I'll kind of use that to cover it. And I think I should be fine. I mean, like, nobody looks at the back of the pictures. For the amount that I spent trying to make this work, I probably could have just bought one already made. But I will say I am very happy with how it looks. Alright, so now that I'm finally done with that frame, it's time to start putting the bathroom together. In the past, I have found that installing the faucet before you put the sink in is a lot easier than me crawling under the sink and trying to install the faucet after. So I'm gonna install the faucet first, and then I'll put the sink in. Hi, kitty. You wanna help? I was supposed to put the nut first before I put the water lines, because now the nut doesn't fit. So now I have to take the water lines off. I probably shouldn't be doing plumbing. Don't take advice from me. I installed the drain, but then realized that I forgot to hit record, so sorry. But there's the drain. All right, so I'm just doing the silicone to like hold the countertop down. So like once it dries, it'll hold it, kind of keep it from moving around. And then when I put it on, I am gonna seal it around it. That was not helpful at all. Tony, I need you. Because I put the silicone nowhere near where the actual countertop is. It all went through the whole opening or whatever. Put your hand more towards the middle so I can actually, you can, there you go. You can kind of hold it by the faucet, but I don't want you to do the full force on the faucet. Okay, great. Now I made the mess I did not want to make at all. Will you bring me paper towels, please? And I ruined my shirt. Okay, I'm done with the silicone, so until tomorrow, I should, hopefully, be able to be done with this bathroom tomorrow. Now I'm just filling up the sink to see if it's leaking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain it all at once, and it'll tell me when it drains, it'll have enough pressure to find out if it's leaking or not. No leaking. Oh, I did good. Look what I just got. First, gotta make sure it's the right size. So we'll go about there. Think, yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's gonna overlap the mirror, so this is gonna work. Bless you. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Alright, now it's time to deal with this shower curtain. So my plan is actually to hang the shower curtain all the way from the ceiling down. But I couldn't find a shower curtain that was the right size. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang it and see how much it overhangs. And because it's a fabric, I'm gonna hem it. So I just gotta measure to see how much I have to hem it. It's not like that bad, it's not that much, but I just know this being a light color, leaving it dragging on the floor like that, I don't really like how it looks and it'll get dirty quickly. So I just want to hem it enough to where it doesn't touch the floor. This bathroom is super small, and the reason I wanted to hang the curtain from the ceiling is because it makes the bathroom look bigger than what it is. Sewing isn't one of my strong skills. I just learned last year because I like going to cosplay conventions, and as a DIYer, of course I enjoy making my own costumes. So do you like it? You love it? I love it too. Came out good, didn't it? I'm really glad I decided to go with a really tall curtain. Okay, let's go to finishing touches. So I forgot about the hanging towels, so I had to move the picture up and add hooks underneath. I also didn't realize that these hooks are double-sided tape instead of anchor and screw, so I will probably change them later to something more sturdy. I love it. It came out so nice. Like, it was everything I was picturing and more. A couple of my design goals was to make this bathroom look elegant and also bigger, because this is a tiny bathroom. So I did that by hanging the curtain all the way from the ceiling down, and then also doing this long rug on the floor. Those two things alone like make this bathroom look so much bigger than what it actually is, and I love that. That was done on purpose to try to, you know, expand the space visually, at least. The other design choices were actually a little bit out of my comfort zone because I've never really decorated with gold before, and I didn't want to go full gold, so I did black because I love black, so I did black and gold, and I really like how that combination turned out. Even though I went over budget, I really went over budget. Everything started going downhill budget-wise when I decided to change the countertop. But imagine being at this point with the bathroom finish and having that ugly countertop. Even though I went over budget, if you look at it from what an average remodel in a bathroom costs, I'm actually saving thousands of dollars. This bathroom looks so much different, so much better compared to what it was before. You know, you don't always have to rip out everything to the studs and redo it. You can spend a few $100s and make your bathroom look nice. And not only that, but the pride that I built this. I mean, I built the countertop from scratch, the mirror, the shelves, and you know, everything else I kind of just modified, but I pretty much made this happen. When you like make something that you're proud of is such a good feeling. Thank you everyone that joined me in this journey. I have many more projects coming up, so stay tuned and I will see you in the next video. So this is the finished bathroom. So what do you think?
Wow, what an amazing job. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I can't wait to go to Florida and take a poop in that bathroom.